Hey gamers, it's GrindThisGame here, back with oxygen not included. And this episode, what am I going to do? I'm going to extend the plastic tube network and upgrade some ladders to plastic so they can get around faster. And I do want to tap into the copper geyser down here. That's in the ice biome. Now I need to insulate around it because it's going to get hot in here and I don't want the whole ice biome to melt. So I got to insulate it. I might as well start with that project. But first I'm going to mention some tweaks I did up here. I had to crack this open and add a second pump so I could pump more steam. I also moved the pipe so that it was going through the insulated pipe instead of... it was basically exposed to the cold before. I think it was going through here. So I've moved the oxygen pump. I also took a suggestion someone made about the telescope. It actually doesn't need that much oxygen to function, so I'm using a mini pump and a valve here. I'm going to see if I can set this to 1 and see if it'll still work. Just let in a trickle of oxygen, but we got to get the research going here. There's not that many planets left to analyze here, but let's just see. Now there is some oxygen in there backed up, but it should get processed here. It's not being used at the moment because no one's in there, but once they get in there. Okay, there they go. May's on the job. So it does use oxygen, but because they're in their suit, they don't really need that much oxygen. So we'll see if... maybe 1 gram's a little bit silly. Let's do 50 grams. And of course she had to have a nap there. We're also training an astronaut. Mokkun is being trained up. I might actually get someone else to do it as well. Ari. Well, he has to get through tenured scientist first. We'll get a couple astronauts, and then we'll maybe launch this thing this episode. That would be ideal. What other tweaks did I do in here? I added a filter gate, and I changed the automation here a little bit. So I trickle in a little bit of water if the pressure here is below 1 kilogram. But I don't want it adding water all the time. I want the steam to actually get a little bit hot first. So that's why I added this filter gate. So that it adds a little bit of water, waits 120 seconds, checks again. If water is gone down, then it'll add some more. I think it's broken right now though. Let's just see here. It's true. Oh yeah, there's not enough water there. It's being turned into steam immediately, which is good. I also added some diamond shift plate in the background to spread the heat out here. That'll spread the heat from the aquatuner to the ground so that the water, the second it drips down here, it's turning into steam, which is what I like to see. That's working pretty well. Let's just see here. We're adding tiny bits of water. I do want the steam to get warmer than this. It's at 103. So maybe I'll set this to a smaller amount of water here, just to let it heat up even more before that. Kind of let some more in. The rocket is actually full of steam. It's got 900 kilograms here. So once we get an astronaut ready, I think we'll launch this thing. I did wire up my gantry here. Let's just see if it'll... I got it set on a hydro switch here just to retract it and whatnot. But there hasn't been any regolith falling down. I don't know what's in here, so we'll find out when we launch the rocket if it'll let us. Oh, I think I need to open this up here. Yeah, we're gonna have to crack this open before we launch the rocket, but I'll do that later. Whoa, I hit home and it took me over there. Interesting. Let's just see what we got here. Muckroot, blossom seed. I guess I'll take some muckroot. Oh, we got a... oh, that morb's been there forever. Never mind. I am running low on algae, I think. Let's see, organic algae, 38 tons. Oh, not really. So eventually these algae terrariums will have to come out, and I'll put a pump at the bottom of the base to detect CO2. And if I detect it, I'll send it out of the base. But for now, it's fine as is. Waiting coolant. What's going on here? Oh, that's okay. Okay, plastic ladders. Actually, let's do this first. The geyser. Copper geyser. Because I'd like to have some metal. I want to put a bunch of metal tiles everywhere, so... I should probably use ceramic. But I think I'll just use igneous rock. Let's use... This could get really hot in here, but that's okay. So we'll get that built. We'll insulate this side. Let's build a ladder up here. Now that water's gonna come out, but I'd rather it come out this side, so... You know what? I'd rather leak that water out first and have it go down into here before I clear all this out. So let's go dig that out. That snow's gonna fall. That's okay. That'll leak out. Then we gotta insulate the top of this thing. It doesn't need to be a big room. We'll maybe chuck some ice in there. And then I actually have to cool this thing down. So we're gonna let some water sit in here. The copper will go into the water will heat up, but then we'll cool the water maybe with this thing. I might do a hydrogen loop with this, which might not be enough to keep it cool. We shall see. Depends on how much mass this thing gives off. There we go. The big leak. Now I apologize, I haven't played Oxygen in 3 or 4 days. I've been getting into Factorio again, and I really like it, so that's why I had to play a few days of Factorio. I'll be... Uh-oh. I'll be swapping back and forth between Factorio and Oxygen Not Included. Get out of there, you little buggers. Now, I'll probably want to double wall this at some point. Actually, let's not crack that open just yet. Let's get our insulation in place here. And I need a ladder on this side. Actually, I'll put it in one so that I can double insulate if I want to. I should have done that on this side. It's not too late. We'll do this. And we'll take that ladder out. Actually, they don't need that. Good little lads. Performing your duties. Now all the ice that fell in there, that's actually good, because it'll just melt once this thing gets cooking. Then I gotta get the actual copper out of there. I'm not quite sure how I'll do that yet. Now I'm gonna insulate along here. Let's just see here. I think I'll do it along here. Just as a bit of a heat shield until I get this thing sealed up. Oh, I missed a spot. Do that. Unreachable dig. I don't believe you. I think it's very reachable. Now, how am I going to cap this off? I think for now I'll just do that. Actually, we could double wall this. Double wall, and then the bottom I'll have to double wall up. That's planned for that. Build some scaffolding. And what are they doing? Here they come. Save the day. A little bit of super speed maybe. Just get this built. Hopefully there's no industrial accidents. I do want this water to trickle out. Kind of. Okay, I gotta take this ladder out. Let's do that. Then I'll just strip mine it down. I think it's safe to crack open, but let's put that double insulated wall in there. Double insulated wall along here. I could use ceramic, but I'm not gonna. Save my ceramic for the super important stuff like the liquid oxygen later on. Is that reachable? Yeah, that's reachable. That's all reachable. Okay, here we go. We're gonna crack this thing open. Release the heat. Now there's another one of these on the map, which I will have to tap into, but for now we'll just get one going. Okay, time to fully release the heat. And let's analyze that. It's gonna get hot. Insufficient oxygen generation. I haven't seen that message in a while. Hopefully all is well. Should be. Got a little bit of stress here. Mokkun. And food. Food is fine. All the sleet wheat was made the game a little bit easy mode. Okay, when's this thing gonna go off? Can't tell yet. It's getting analyzed. I think it's safe to seal this corner. And then I guess I'll double insulate the top here. That should contain the heat pretty well. And I want to actually add some water here. I think I got a bunch of polluted water all over the place, so if I empty it, let's empty some, whoa, wrong button. Let's empty some polluted water into here. Building entombment, steam engine. Oh, some regolith did come through. 106 degrees. Now I got some tips about, let's just see how hot it is in here, about using the regolith to generate steam. And that's a good idea, because regolith is pretty hot. I just felt like I wanted to get some cooling along with the same process. And it makes it a bit more reliable. Slow it down here and check out our cooling. I did extend the cooling loop into the petroleum here, because I don't want the oil getting too cold so that it freezes solid. So our petroleum is actually quite cold now. Kind of a waste to cool the petroleum, but it's all good. Yeah, it's actually getting kind of cool in here. So these slicksters might start turning into the ones I don't want, the long hair slicksters, which don't make anything. But they're starving anyway. Okay, I forget what temperature these guys like. Slicksters like... What are they like? 50 to 140. Yeah, we need to actually keep it warm in here. And I want to extend my tube through here. So it's going to open it up even more. That's okay. Let's actually start that tube. I'm going to bring that along here and up here. I just realized this is in the way. Pretty sure it's in the way. Let's just see if we can... I don't think we can build a tube through that. I'm 99% sure. Yeah, can't build through that. So I'm gonna have to move my mini pump. That's okay. Let's move it over. Actually, I don't want it there either. Huh. Ah, everything's falling. Can I do that as priority 9? No. Okay, good. Okay, let's extend this through here. Take that ladder out. Now where should I put my mini pump? I'll put it up here. Chuck it in there. Okay, how hot is our steam here? 103. I guess it'll do. Oh, and I was going to dump some water in this thing. Oh, it's still being analyzed. Yeah, let's dump some polluted water in here. 36. I don't want them to put too much polluted water in here, but we'll put a bit. And we could build some shift plate out of polluted water as well. Just in expectation of it getting extremely hot. Let's just go a bit crazy here. I'll do that as a 7, it's not as critical. Now I do want to make it faster for them to get around. So these common pathways, I'm going to upgrade. Plastic ladders. Actually, I got 44 tons of plastic. Let's do the stuff that's close to the base first. That they use quite often. Looks like they use this one. Maybe I should just kind of watch them and see what they use a lot. Well, they're using that one for the pinch pepper. Okay, let's do this one. Now you can upgrade plastic ladders. I love it. Any really common pathways, I want to do metal tile, plastic ladders, and tubes where I can do it. I think I got plastic turned off at the moment. That's okay. Let's see the jobs. Got some promotions to do. I'm just training them in everything. But I usually do exosuit engineer first, and then the scientist stuff so they can get learning. Frames have dropped a little bit. Just because it's getting later game. Now, Klei announced today on the forums that, well, it'll be yesterday when you watch this video, but they announced, they put up their roadmap for the future. And they said they're getting pretty close to being ready to launch the game out of early access. Which is pretty exciting. So I guess that's, there's still, I think, 4 weeks until the next quality of life upgrade comes. And then there's going to be some time. They're going to do one more update, I think. They are promising 3 new biomes, I think. And 3 new creatures, maybe, before the next, or for the final update, before they go out of early access. All this water, it's gonna leak out of here. Where is it coming from? Here, let's mop all this up. It's gonna refreeze, but I'd rather mop it up. How's that volcano? Oh, it's down here. Wow, they're not really doing a whole lot with it. Okay, when does this thing act? Oh, it's next active in 40 cycles. That's quite a ways from now. I think I'll skip the liquid, because all the ice is going to be in there. Yeah, I'm probably not going to get through 40 cycles, so we might not be able to see it in action. No line of sight. Do we still have a meteor shower coming in? Not really. But the accuracy is really crappy because it can't see. Now, even though it can't see the sky, it still works. Maybe it's just really slow. The accuracy is terrible, though. Okay, what did I disconnect here? Oh, that's gas pipe. Let's make that a 9. Give this some power. And they're running along here. Actually, they're using the tube here. But they are running along here quite a bit. I think I might use some gold tile here. It's kind of a waste to do here, but I'm gonna do it. And I'll do more on the base because it has good decor. Actually, we'll do some here. And where are they hanging out the most? The bedrooms. Gonna run out of gold here. Actually, this doesn't make sense. We'll leave that as is. Okay, more tubes. Okay, why do I have this block here? I think just for insulation. Let's just open that up. It's gonna cause this area to cool down, but we don't really need the slicksters. They're just kind of extra love. The CO2 I could just vent into space. That's probably the best place for it. But we'll leave them alone for now. Okay, more tube network. Let's get that up here. We'll leave that for now. We'll just go all the way up and dump them there. Actually, they'll be able to walk from here to there. Yeah, let's just take this out. And I'll do some plastic ladder in here. I think it's worth it. I kind of wanted a straight tube, but I don't want to destroy these sleet wheat. So I'll leave them. And we could bring that tube all the way up here into here as well. I'll put a little chute here so they can get out here. 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 Basically wherever they might get off. To collect some plants here. Here and there. Oh, it's all about the efficiency now. Get them around quicker. Who is this slowpoke? Gene. Telescope idle? Oh yeah, is this still closed? I think something's messed up here. Maybe they fixed it, so... It shouldn't be giving a signal, though. If it's... Even if it's... It should be giving no signal, if anything. Maybe we'll rebuild it and see what happens here. That's not doing anything anymore. We'll get rid of those. Maybe there's a meteor shower coming in. It's just taking a while. I have a feeling this has been on the whole time, though. We'll leave it for a few seconds here. Let's just take a look here. Oh yeah, it was accurate. Let's make sure it goes off at some point, though. Okay, how's our astronaut? We're not even an astronaut yet. Only 37%. We might not get to it this episode. Might have to wait another episode. I should have trained him up all the way. Yeah, we need the astronaut training thingy. So I might build one of those somewhere along here where I got room. Where should it go? Where should it go? It needs a bit of height. Maybe I'll stick it in here. Or I could put it in the base. Let's stick it in here. Actually, that's in CO2. They'll be able to breathe. It's five tiles high, though. Let's just send them outside. They can train in their exosuit. That'll be extra good training. So where is this thing? The Space Cadet Centrifuge. Make that out of gold. Requires 480 watts. That's already overpowered. Okay, what's on that circuit? Power being consumed is 0. It's for a door, a pump that's not being used. Yeah, this is safe to use. Oh, the massage tables are on there. And a few other things. I think it'll be okay. Make that an 8 as well. Everything will be 8. What do we got on the portal here? No more dupes for a while. I might go up to 24 later. I'm just worried about the lag. Okay, I don't know if cadets... It says Space Cadet Centrifuge. But in the description it says it's for astronauts in training. Let's make this a 9 and just see if our Space Cadet gets on there. Let's make it an emergency and see what happens. Okay, never mind. It's not really an emergency. Oh, the hatches are alive. And I was also digging this out so that our circle would look nice, so I better dig that out. Shave this all the way down. But it's not super important, so. Okay, telescope. Are you... Oh yeah, it's back in action. Okay. Let's do the next planet. How many are left here? We got... Oh, only 2. Lovely. I don't think this idea with the oxygen really worked. I don't think it uses any more than 10 kilograms per second, maybe? No, not per second. Actually, it's hard to tell how much is actually going in. But it's definitely saving power. Okay, they haven't built... They built one of these. Because they're too busy doing other stuff. Let's put a pole along here. What metal do we have? Lots of iron. Okay. I think we can also do... How much plastic do I have? 39 tons. Let's just do a plastic ladder. All the way down here. Even though I should be using tubes. I guess I'll build a cooling loop for this thing. Let's just do that. I got a little bit of power here from before that I never used. I was going to use it for something, but I forget what I was going to use it for. Actually, ideally I'd use this hydrogen in a loop going up here. Okay, let's build that out. That should be insulated. Igneous rock. Priority 8, of course. Everything's priority 8. We'll do a somewhat straight path along here. Oh, I don't want to disturb that sleet wheat. We can go back in here. Now this should be a loop. So we'll go into here. And then we'll switch to radiant gas pipe, and I'm going to use wolframite. We got tons of it, so a wolframite radiator. So we save the cycle here. Yep, do this and a little bit of a radiator. Maybe that should be good. And then insulate it on the way back. And I didn't really plan this out very well. We can go through here. And through here. But now we've hit some plants. I think I'll do a bridge. Come down here. And then here. Actually, let's cancel this. I'm gonna do a bridge just to get hydrogen in there, and then we'll do like an infinite loop. Yeah, that should work. We don't even need a pump. We already have this being pumped in. So that'll go in there. Let's get the bridge in there. Okay, which way am I going? I'm coming back. So yeah, we'll add hydrogen. It'll go through that cooling loop. And I need a radiator across this thing. So let's do that. Wolframite. And that'll plug back into there once we're ready. Okay. And now we'll crank up the speed. Let them finish this exercise. $2.4 million food. Oh, geez. I should really have the food made on demand, and I might switch over to that at some point. But for now, we'll just stockpile it. Still got lots of food storage, I think. There they go. Oh, they're not going to be able to get in here. Let's dig that out. Hopefully there's no void under there, or we'll lose all our air pressure. I kind of want to clean this air in here. Let's do that. Stinky air everywhere. It's nasty. Okay. Oh, they can't get in here. Oh, yeah, they can't get in here. It's free food in here. Free delicious food. Okay, what's this priority on the ladder? 8. Taking a sweet time with that. Oops, wrong button. Okay. Let's just check our astronaut now that we're over here. Oh, there he goes. Oh, jeez. He's having fun. Is that the best animation? Oh, yeah, he's getting trained way faster now. Way faster. Or I think he's gonna vomit. They have a vomit animation. They should use it here. After he's been on here too long. The vomit comet. Let's check that status bar. It's moving really slowly. But it's moving. Gosh. Food has decayed. Possible. Am I out of food storage? Or have I... No, I just have the priority set pretty low. We can let some food rot. That's okay. Red, you lazy, retired bum. You don't do any work, you just drink the coffee. You don't even do the dishes. Look at this. Look at all the dishes the red left. Dirty dishes. For some reason I want to clean this air. There was a puffed in here, but I think they're long gone. Oh, there he is. I'm surprised he's not eating this. Let's clean the air anyway. We got lots of puffs out in the wild. I don't like seeing dirty air. Oh, no dupes are allowed in there. That's why. Let's allow them in there. Telescope idle. I think this might be the last one. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's see what we have here. I think the first place I'm going to go, well, probably the carbon asteroid until we get enough to build a petroleum rocket, but then I want to go to the satellite because we get steel, which is always good. I'm going to go super speed because I just want to try to get an astronaut before this episode is over, so we can launch the rocket. Make sure I didn't open any void up here. That's a void. Pressure's still high, so I think it's good. I think I'll make this granite so it's a bit faster to walk on. Actually, we could do it along here. That's fine. Once they finish these high priority jobs, they should get onto some other stuff. Like that. What's this volcano gonna go off? 34 more cycles. Okay. Let's just see if there's any other geysers out there that we missed. Or that I missed. Okay, they can't reach that. Let's see if there's any hidden geysers in here. Pretty sure I uncovered almost all of them. What was this one? Polluted water vent. At 30 degrees? Oh my god, there's another one. I didn't know what I was going to get with this map, but it's been extremely good. Okay, I want to leak the oil out of here, and then I want to crack this open, because that's free cooling, free water. Let's stick a tile there. Oh, I can't. Okay, we'll just let the oil leak out. I think they'll be able to walk over there. Let this leak out. Where's that gonna go? Down here? That's okay. It's gonna end up down here. I didn't even realize that. I think I uncovered it and then didn't really take notice. 7.2 kilograms. Holy, that's a lot of water. So once we get the oil out of there, we can mop up any remaining stuff and then make a cavern in here for polluted water. Probably a very long way for them to go. Oh, actually, they got a tube. Never mind. Okay, I gotta move this ladder over. Let's move it over here. Because I want to square this off. So we're gonna build tile there and then a ladder here. That should be good. Probably okay just to... Actually, we'll dig this first, and then we'll dig down. Let's analyze it. It might start gushing right away. In which case I want to make sure it's not going to mix with the oil. Take that out. Just mop all this up. Okay, now we can open it up. And I will put insulated tile, igneous rock in there. We'll make a little holding pen for it. Now it's going to be a lot of water. Where can I stick it? Well, we'll just let it run until it fills up. Look at all this food over here. There's food sitting around. Pollution exposure, no. Save the food. Even though we have so much of it. And this is all melting. Maybe some more Weezeworts would do the trick. Got some void here. Pressure's good. This thing should be cooling the area down, but doesn't really seem to be. I mean, it's cooling it down right here, but oh, minus 80. Wow. Not really spreading out though. Okay, where was I? Where the heck was that polluted? Oh, it's over here. Oh, it's erupting. Oh no! That's not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. Okay. Let's at least get this closed up. And we'll build this wall up a bit. Well, they're gonna get stuck in there, aren't they? Okay, let's see if we can mop this. I don't think it's gonna work, but we can try. Might work. Not too much cut out. You can do it. Okay. Oh, we just have this one little tiny bit here. Not too bad. And I'll extend this up here. Kind of don't want it to fall in this little hole here. So I'll cancel that. We'll dig in the bottom. And we'll fill that in with insulated tile. Make it double layered. Then we'll build the second floor. Then those will fill up, and I'll decide later on what I want to do with it. So much water. It's good for cooling. I want to preserve the 30-degree-ness of it a little bit. So I should probably insulate. Oh, that's all insulated. That's all insulated. Oh, no heat will get out, except for right here. Oh, priority 9. Okay, that should be good. Actually, heat's gonna get out here. So we'll seal that up. Get in here. Oops. Oh, we got it built to the corner. Perfect. Or she got it built. Okay, that'll be good. That'll cool down the area a little bit, build up some water, and it shouldn't keep gushing over the edge, I don't think. Got so much water. We got water here that's not being used. We got water here. It's kind of being used. We got water here that's not being used. Oh my gosh, it's just water everywhere. How's this doing in here? 102 degrees. This isn't really working like I wanted it to work. But it's good enough. Okay, I think we've analyzed every single planet now. What was the last one? Gas giant. Ice giant. Gas giant. Gas giant's actually pretty good. I mean, it costs a ton of hydrogen and oxygen to get there, but then you get a bunch of hydrogen and natural gas. And it's super cold when it comes back. I should have repaired this while it went in there. It overheated slightly, but then I put some regulation in. And I forgot to re-insulate this here. Let's do that. It's all double, yep. Telescope idle. Well, of course it's idle. There's nothing to be done. Okay, how's our astronaut doing? Oh, Mokkun, you're ready. You are ready for space. Lovely. Okay, let's try this out. Let's assign. Destination not selected. We're gonna just go to this carbon asteroid. Too far away. No. Mokkun. Oh, he hadn't turned his job to astronaut yet. Okay. Here we go. It probably won't allow us to lift off because the top is open. I mean closed. 39. Now while your astronaut is in the rocket, they don't consume any oxygen or food or anything, so it's kind of like stasis. Here he comes. He's in. Okay. Launch path blocked. Yeah. Oh, we're getting a meteor shower here. I'm gonna go just crack open the top here. I'm not gonna bother with the door. We'll just let the regolith fall through. So I think I want 5 wide. Yeah, and then that should be able to fit through. Unless there's some Unless there's some neutronium that sticks out here. Like this piece here is not in the way, but there might be something jutting out. Okay, what priority did I do that stuff at the top here? Our dupes might get hit by asteroids, meteorites. I'm gonna disable auto repair on here. Oh, here they come. They can use a broken ladder. Seems to work. Magically. It will not function until it received repairs. Really? I think it's working. Okay, where is everyone? Do I have this door closed? Oh no, they can get up there. Here they come. Here they come. Dun, dun, dun. It's kind of a precarious place to be standing, because if they fell off here, it'd be ah. Okay, let's try to get that rocket launch. Oh, I saw iron fall down. Okay. Launch. Do it. Slow things down here. Is it going? Oh, I just got pummeled. Launch pad. Oh no, it's still blocked. Where is it blocked? Is it this thing? That should be okay. Yeah, that should be fine. It must be something hidden up in here, maybe? Can't tell. Or did I miss? Oh, it's up over here. Maybe I need to remove a few more blocks here. That could be the problem. All this crap is going to be falling in here. Bouncing around. But that's okay. It's free iron and stuff. Okay, are they coming? I have no patience. Come on. Okay, let's try again here. Oh, there we go. Now we're ready. Now it's gonna work. It's gonna get hot here. 200 degrees, 200 degrees, okay. I thought the telescope might melt, but it seems okay. Well, let's see what we can see now. Oh, we can't see? Come on! Oh well. There it goes. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I want to send some dupes out here so I can see what the heck's in here. How do we want to get there? We could come along here. I was going to end it here, but let's just make a little path along here. Make a path down here, and then do a ladder up here, and then we can see what's up there. Or we could come across. Oh, it's probably easier just to come across here. Let's leave that. And we'll just make a path here. Granite. Priority 9. Right here. Or not. Oh, it won't let us because we can't see it. That's all protected up above. So, it should be fine. It should be coming along soon. It's a long way for them to travel. I mean, there's not going to be much to see, but I want to see it. Okay, super speed is in order here. Well, we got our first rocket launch. That's a milestone. Took a while. I wasn't in any rush at all, as you could probably tell. Wanted to get that map explored. Let me know in a comment if you think I should go for like 100 dupes. I think there's enough water on this map to do it. There's enough food, there's enough water. There's not enough performance in the game. I just realized this is all melting in here. I need to double insulate this. And I was gonna come in here and dig all this out anyway. In fact, I'm gonna dig this out. Let that water go into here, and then it'll just go off into space. Okay, maybe it won't go in. Oh yeah, it's going off into space. It's boiling. Of course it's boiling. Oh, look at all that steam. Steam cloud. I'll do that off camera though. That's kind of boring work. I'll just dig all this down, let the water evaporate. And then I'll double insulate the whole ceiling so that this area can recool. Because right now it's a bit toasty. And like I said, there's not going to be anything here except for void. So, not very exciting. I will reveal that next time. How's our rocket doing here? 44%. I'll launch a few missions. We'll get some space currency that we can spend in the virtual planetarium. We'll get that going next time. Oh, my tube network is not done. I think that's going to be the end, though. Oh, one last portal check here. What do we got? Oh, a Drucklet. We'll go for copper. Let's zoom out. I always like to zoom out at the end of the episode just so you can see the progress. Looks good. Hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Now, I don't usually ask, but don't forget to like and subscribe.